Wow, Errol Spence Jr. was only at 40% or 50% versus Danny Garcia, says his trainer. That's what I'll talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys come in, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And Derrick James did an interview with Brian Custer, and Spence himself has stated that he was 75-80% for the Danny Garcia fight. He also said, I could write a book about my training camp. A lot happened for that fight. Derrick James revealed that, quote, I think it was less than that. I think he could have been about 40-50%. That's what I believe when he was fighting Danny Garcia. But we had a great strategy, a great game plan, a great fight. He implemented everything that he needed to do. He says, however, in this fight with YORDENIS Ugas of Cuba, in this fight, everything is great. Errol's conditioning and all the other things are great. The Garcia fight, you know, there was some stuff down the line, but he's good though. He's good. Nothing to talk about. It'll be in my book, and we can't talk about that. So he hinted that things happen in the Danny Garcia camp that would shock people. And, you know, this is no surprise to me. The only thing that you could say is remotely surprising is how tough Errol Spence Jr. is. I mean, getting thrown out of a car, having no broken bones. The only thing is fractured and cracked, chipped teeth and aches and pains and the PTSD, which Errol Spence admitted that to Kate Abdo, that he suffered PTSD when he went through that. Like, just driving gave him basically night terrors or nightmares or visions when he was just driving regularly after the fact. So it just shows me that Errol Spence, he's a strong dude, and he's fully capable of really doing anything he puts his mind to, because he has that mental fortitude and his mind seems to be a fortress. Interesting though that Errol Spence, he was being modest and said he was at 70-80% and he beat Danny Garcia, and his coach is saying, hey, with what I know as Errol's friend and coach, Errol was only like 40 or 50%. So he's saying that's only half of Errol. So you look at Danny Garcia's face at the end of the fight, and if that was a half Errol, I thought he won virtually almost all the rounds. Like, if you remember, I remember that fight well. If you remember back, Danny Garcia, his dad, Angel Guard, I speak the truth. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Talk about Philly. You talk about Danny. You don't talk about no Lucas Madi. No, you're American when you get the welfare check, huh? Right? Angel Garcia was ripping Danny Garcia, his son, and saying, what are you doing, Danny? You're going to lose this fight. And, you know, Danny wasn't listening. Danny, he was like real hard on his son in terms of what he needed to do. So to hear Team Spence come out and say this was, I can't say a half-ass Errol, but just an Errol with a great game plan, and at 40 to 70%, depending on who's saying it, Errol or his trainer, that's impressive. You know, that's definitely impressive, because regardless of the percent that they believe Errol was on, the fact of the matter is, off of a horrendous car accident, this is who he came back and fought. So if he's doing great and doing better, and over time his wounds and aches and pains have started to heal, and he's full and healthy, I can't wait for this fight tonight with YORDENIS Ugas. Different style to Danny Garcia, but this is mighty impressive, just considering that Errol wasn't fully healthy. Now, let me know what you guys think. Errol Spence Ugas, who are you picking? In the last 30 days, I looked at my YouTube analytics, and it showed me 50% of the people that watch my content in the month of March have subscribed. The other 50%, for whatever reason, you did not subscribe to the channel. Let me know what I could do to earn your subscription. Check out the Errol Spence Tale of the Tape, Boxing Ego's First Look. That's all you have to type in. It'll come up. Errol Spence versus Ugas, so you can gear up for the fight. Let me know what I could do to turn you over. Worst case scenario, you can always unsubscribe if you're not feeling the content. But I got a lot. This is going to be a great month of boxing. Let me know how I did in this particular video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Again, subscribe. It helps full-time content creators such as myself in more ways than you can imagine. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, signing off. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.